Okay, hello, good evening, everyone. Thank you for taking the time to be here tonight. Before that, let's introduce ourselves. My name is Tasya Despira from Pajajaran University. I'm always here in MC at night tonight, and also introduce my partner Mr. Andi yang kemarin udah jadi MC duluan from the Probolinggo Vocational School Technical. Maybe Mr. Andi can say he. Halo Mr. Andi.
Hi. Good
Okay.
evening, guys.
Okay, without lingering, tonight we will start our presentation tonight. For the participant, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready, Miss.
Okay, I will choose one of you to start first. Maybe Mr. Andi, are you ready?
Are you ready? Yes. I ready, Miss.
Okay, to Mr. Andi, the time and screen, saya persilakan.
Okay, good evening, guys. Introduce myself. My name is Andi Wardana. I will show you 10 facts about Ronaldo, and among them there are Hello, good evening, guys. Introduce my name is Andi Wardana. On this occasion, I will show you 10 facts about Ronaldo, and among them there are those that inspire me. Well, so as not to stall for time, I must be started. Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro, better known as Cristiano Ronaldo, is a footballer born in Funchal, Madeira, Portugal, on February 5, 1985. He is the youngest child of gardener Jose Diniz Aveiro and Cook Maria Dolores dos Santos Aveiro. Ronaldo has two older sisters, Liliana Katia and Elma, and an older brother, Hugo. His father had jobs as football club equipment assistant got little Ronaldo interest in sport. At the age of 10, Ronaldo grew up as a soccer enthusiast. His days were spent in school and playing soccer. Ronaldo joined the Sporting Academia when he was 16 years old. Sporting Lisbon, the academy team, was the start of Ronaldo's career. His first match with Portugal national team under 17 team. I saw the World Athletics score 2 goals in first match. Okay, wait. Next slide. Second, about name. Most people assume that Ronaldo name was inspired by legendary Brazilian footballer Ronaldo Nazario da Lima. But in reality, Ronaldo name was taken by his father admired the figure of Amerika Presiden Ronald Reagan. Jadi banyak orang yang mengira bapaknya Ronaldo ini terinspirasi dari sepak bola legendaris Brazilian. Itu ada Ronaldo botak namanya Ronaldo Nazario da Lima. Itu. Tapi asal usul penamaan ke Ronaldo ini bapaknya terinspirasi dari Presiden Amerika Serikat Ronald Reagan. Oke, next.
Siapa? Rio Vito. Rio angkatan 20.
no tattoos. Why doesn't Cristiano Ronaldo have a tattoo? Good from several sources. If CR7 does not tattoo his body because he want to often donate his blood. Indeed, CR7 is now as one of the world footballer who regularly donates blood. This is form of concern for others. It is rumored that Cristiano Ronaldo began to routinely donate blood since 2011. At the time, the son of Carlos Martin, one of this national team Portugal, Felix in Portugal, was suffering from leukemia. Jadi alasan Ronaldo ini kenapa nggak ada tato di tubuhnya, dia itu suka amal sebagai bentuk cara dia amal itu sering mendonorkan darahnya. Terus aksi yang pernah dia donorkan itu ke rekan senegaranya itu Carlos Martin. Oke, next slide. Oke, thank you. For Ronaldo anti-alcohol. The Portuguese national team player admit that he did not want to come into contact with alcohol because of his traumatic feelings. It is now that the Juventus star father, Jose Diniz Aveiro, did as a result of consuming alcohol beverages. However, in an interview with DAZN, Ronaldo admit that he did actually been a slightly drunk condition. That moment occurred when Ronaldo led the Portuguese national team to win the 2016 European Cup title in France. The certainly was obtained after Cristiano Ronaldo managed to defeat the French national team in the final round with a final score of 0-1. In that match, the owner of 5 Ballon d'Or titles was forced not to play fully after suffering an injury first into pull over. Ronaldo admitted this he was drunk because he was carried away, so happy to be able to deliver his country to the European title. In fact, the former Manchester United player only drank a glass of champagne at the time. Jadi alasan Ronaldo anti alkohol ini dia punya traumatik karena ketika dia sebelum menjadi superstar, before he is become a superstar, dia itu pernah kehilangan ayahnya. Ayahnya itu pemabuk berat. Lalu semasa dia berkarir juga pernah minum alkohol, itu pun cuma seteguk tapi langsung sempoyongan waktu Portugal menjuarai Piala Euro 2016 di Prancis. Oke, next slide. Nah, post the wear number 7. United superstar Cristiano Ronaldo apparently never won jersey number 7, especially when he joined Manchester United in 2003. Cristiano Ronaldo said that he was forced to use jersey number 7 when he joined Manchester United. Ronaldo actually wanted to wear number 28, that number he used while still playing for Sporting Lisbon CP. The figure who forced him to use number 7 was the Red Devil manager at the time, Sir Alex Ferguson. Ronaldo also admitted he was afraid to use that number because of the big name. David Beckham used number 7 for Ronaldo. Jadi Ronaldo ini sebenarnya dulu ketika booming sebagai nomor ikoniknya dia pengguna nomor 7, sebenarnya dia itu nggak mau, tetap mau pakai nomor 28 seperti di klub sebelumnya di Sporting Lisbon CP. Yang maksa dia pakai nomornya itu pelatih pertama di MU, Sir Alex Ferguson. Soalnya dia itu nggak pede soalnya ada nama besar sebelum pakainya Ronaldo ini, ada David Beckham, Eric Cantona, Michael Owen. Jadi itu superstar era sebelum Ronaldo. Oke, next slide. 6. At the age of 16, while still playing for Sporting Lisbon, Cristiano Ronaldo was diagnosed with a heart defect. His career was almost over at the point. Fortunately, the laser surgery he underwent was successful, and until now CR7 has no problem running fast. Jadi Ronaldo punya diagnosa penyakit hati kalau dulu. Kalau Lionel Messi itu kan punya masalah sama itu apa hormon pertumbuhannya. Jadi dia sudah beranjak dewasa tapi ukuran tubuhnya tetap kecil. Oke, next slide. Throwing a chair at the teacher. Cristiano Ronaldo is family man and has never forgotten his hometown of Madeira, Portugal. Therefore, don't be surprised if young Ronaldo was expelled from school for throwing a chair at the teacher who mocked his Madeira accent and his family financial kondisi. Jadi Ronaldo waktu SD itu pernah uh, throwing a chair, mau lempar kursi ke gurunya gara-gara diledek. Ini kan Madeira uh, asal Ronaldo ini cuma pulau kecil. Jadi diejek sama gurunya serta diejek masalah kondisi finansialnya. Oke, next slide. Charity action. Coming from a poor family, Cristiano Ronaldo is called upon to do various charitable activities. The most famous was when he auctioned the golden shoes he want to help children affected by the war in the Gaza Strip. CR7 also dedicated to become the adoptive father of a boy who was a victim of the Aceh tsunami Martinis. Jadi Ronaldo ini punya jiwa yang suka beramal ya. Selain juga amal, dia pernah mengadopsi anak yang korban tahun 2004 Martinis as best player in Europe. Jadi sepatu emasnya itu disumbangkan untuk bantu anak-anak yang terdampak perang di jalur gas. Oke, next slide. Super jump. Scoring spectacular goals with the right foot and left foot is something that can be said. Jadi Ronaldo kalau nyetak gol lewat kaki kanan itu kan is known to have a merit of weapon to score goals. Yes, the former Real Madrid, maybe no Manchester United player, is not only got scoring goals with his feet but also other limbs. One of the striking skill process by Georgiano Rodriguez Lover is a jump that is so high. Not infrequently to perform this action well on the field. This condition makes many people wonder, how can Cristiano Ronaldo jump so high? Bagaimana cara Ronaldo dia itu bisa lompat setinggi 71 cm? Is natural ability or skill that he practice itu murni skill atau hasil dari pelatihan yang banyak? In 2011, scientists once checked Ronaldo physical condition, which immortals a documentary film Ronaldo tested to limit. With capability technology, Ronaldo's body was analyzed to get what's affect Ronaldo jump. From the result of the research conducted by the scientists produced several conclusions. The former Manchester United player turned out to have 3% less fat than supermodel. Jadi dia itu punya kadar lemak 3% lebih rendah dari supermodel yang ada di dunia. Supermodel itu 13%, Ronaldo ini kadar lemaknya 10%. Jadi mempengaruhi daya tahan tubuh serta patch kecepatannya. Ronaldo also has tight circumference 60.7 cm. In fact, Ronaldo can run 25 meter in 3061 seconds. This is only 0.3 seconds slower than professional sprinter. Jadi Ronaldo ini punya catatan waktu dia what also able From the result of the research conducted by the scientists produced several conclusions. The former Manchester United player turned out to have 3% less fat than supermodel. Jadi Ronaldo itu punya 3% lebih rendah dari kadar lemak yang dipunyai supermodel. Jadi supermodel yang ada di dunia itu rata-rata punya 13% kadar lemak. Ronaldo ini punya 10% kadar lemak. Okay, next, Ronaldo also has a thigh circumference of 60.7 cm. In fact, Ronaldo can run 25 meters in 3.61 seconds. He is only 0.3 seconds slower than professional sprinter. Jadi Ronaldo ini punya kecepatan setara 25 meternya itu bisa ditempuh 3,61 detik, sedikit lebih lambat 0,3 sekian detik dari pelari profesional. Okay. This condition is what makes Ronaldo able to jump so high. Jadi itulah alasan Ronaldo bisa lompat setinggi itu. With such a body shape, Ronaldo can jump as high as 44 cm when at rest. Very ordinary, the jump is measured from the surface of the tangah to the soles of his feet. However, when playing on the field, Ronaldo certainly rarely jumps at rest. When running and supported by strong leg muscle, Ronaldo can jump up to 78 cm. Incredible. The jump was also measured from the ground of his feet. So, if Ronaldo is 1.87 meters, then when jumping the maximum reach 2.65 meters, this jump is measured from ground level to Ronaldo head. The jump was higher than Ronaldo's recorded when he scored against Sampdoria. The record is also higher than jumps made by NBA player. Basketball players are usually only able to jump as high as 71 cm from ground level to feet. In addition, Ronaldo force is pushing his body up almost reach 5G or similar to what astronauts usually do when taking off. A series of data is supported by the right jumping technique and timing. Not only if Ronaldo often makes a high jump when he is about to hit the ball, such is his goal against Sampdoria. So, okay, next slide, Miss Tasya. Cristiano Ronaldo assistant Toyota Prius. Every time he goes through a training session, Cristiano Ronaldo always lift weight with a total force the weight to ulang. Every time he goes through a training session, Cristiano Ronaldo always lift weights with a total force the weight 23,000 kg or the equivalent of 16 Toyota Prius cars. Jadi ketika Ronaldo latihan, dia itu angkat bebannya setara 23.000 atau 23 ton atau setara 16 mobil Toyota Prius. Okay, next slide. Maybe error of my content. In here, image for fat content. Okay. If a catwalk model has a fat content of 30.8% in his body, seperti yang tadi tak bicarakan, Ronaldo itu punya kadar lemak 10% di badannya. Okay, thank you guys. Maybe that's enough from explanation and presentation about 10 fact Cristiano Ronaldo. Maybe any question to me? If not, I'm return to Miss Tasya as a moderator in the presentation team 1.
Okay, thank you. Wow, the material is really amazing. So for the next, we will do question. The next, we will enter the question and answer session. Maybe do you have any question, guys? That's it. Question.
I'm sorry, Miss. Your voice is Miss.
Hello, hello. Can you hear my phone?
Your voice, his voice broke, Miss. I'm sorry, Miss. Ya udah bisa. Aku mendekat. Okay, next, Miss Tesha, maybe you are continue. Miss, lanjut, Miss.
My voice.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, because earlier I had network problem, so I have question for you.
Okay,
I
you are
want
welcome.
Okay, I want to know what is your reason for presentation about Ronaldo. Jadi kenapa Mas Andi memilih menampilkan Ronaldo pada malam hari ini?
Because in my life about life in work, maybe to representative from me. Ada Ronaldo and Lionel Messi, and two player superstar player in the world. Jadi kenapa saya memilih Ronaldo? Ronaldo he born no talent. Jadi dia itu terlahir tanpa 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 bakat, and then Ronaldo was working Champion League, Ballon d'Or. Just information, Ballon d'Or representative because he is a player, best player in the world. Best player in the world. If Messi, he born no talent. Jadi saya tuh suka Ronaldo karena working hard, kerja. Oh, ya Allah, gak rimari. Oh, no, suaraku. Iya, iya. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I guess I'm out from the meta room because I see the monitor PC Panji. I left because Ronaldo my inspiration.
Bas.
I think I shall nanti. Ronaldo my inspiration about he born no talent and and he get personality, individual individual tropis working hard, hasil dari kerja keras. Itu. Maybe that's all for the answer from me, Miss Tasha.
Okay, thank you for your answer, Mr. Andi. Maybe the official Ms. Rasmi, you have your question for Mr. Andi.
I'm sorry, Tasha. I don't have question for Andi.
Okay. If there is no next, maybe Miss Rasmi can start the presentation. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready. Okay. Hello, good afternoon to all my friends. So tonight I bring the topic of pens, which I happened to be studying at the time. Before that, introduction on myself. My name is Rasmi. I'm from North Kalimantan. My birthday is 15 August 2003, and then now I am 19 years old. Okay, FPN Surabaya State Electronic Polytechnic is a public university located in Surabaya City, Java Province, Indonesia. Surabaya State Electronic Polytechnic was officially established in 1988. Also, PENS is the only polytechnic specializing in electrical engineering. This polytechnic is famous for its excellence in robotics, as proven by its achievements in the Indonesian Robot Contest, which has won it 12 times in a row. Okay, I'm next slide. So the major PENS are G1 program, which consists of J1 generating mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, J1 power plant power, instrumentation engineering, J1, and for the J2 program, mainly J2 informatic engineering, electronic, telecommunication engineering, industrial electrical engineering, informatic engineering, and many more are available for J3 and J4 students. Meaning of the PENS logo. The PENS logo is in the form of 9 circles, each consisting of 7 blue and 2 yellow. The arrangement of the spheres forms how a globe. So pens also have a meaning behind the logo. So the number 7 was chosen because it is trusted by the community. As a number, this is able to see a vision of the future. While the number 2 is a symbol of the AAPIS, lecturers and academics who are synergizing with each other to support student achievement. Dictionary Life. Surabaya State Electronic Polytechnic is a polytechnic collected imitates the Japanese learning style with a high number of credits and practicum in each semester. So in PENS there is a name for campus life. So this PENS in PENS 24-hour life where the campus never closes even though it's late at night, even on Saturday and Sunday. PENS also has jargon which serves as a motto. The jargon of the Surabaya State Electronic Polytechnic is JOS, which is an acronym for Jujur, Original, Sopan, dan Santun. Okay, the reason I am mentioning PENS is that I got a scholarship from PTPKN, one of the many companies in North Kalimantan that is also working with PENS. So I want to show you 3D pens. It looks like this is a gift from PENS. So I made this is using the Blender application. Wait. You can see my 3D. Jadi ini tuh 3D yang ada di PENS. Kayaknya ini tuh salah satu tanda mata dari PENS MOU antara PTPKN sama PENS. Maybe that's all, Tasya. Thank you.
Yeah, Miss Rasmi, can you repeat?
I'm done.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yes.
Question for Miss Rasmi. Maybe Mr. Andi, Mr. Panji, or Mr. Diki. Do you have question? Oke, atau enggak gimana?
Miss Tasya, I'm the last person in the presentation tonight.
Iya. Soalnya lagi. Maybe I have question for you, Miss Rasmi.
Yes.
Okay. Why did you choose to study at Penn? Kenapa alasan kamu mau Penn?
Karena kan memang seperti yang saya katakan sebelumnya, PT PKN sama PENS kan kerjasama. Nah, saya salah satu penerima beasiswa PKN. Jadi memang tujuannya, bukan tujuannya, tapi lebih ke disediakannya ke PENS. Jadi memang harus ke PENS seperti itu.
Kalau sekarang berarti semester berapa?
Saya baru masuk sih.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, that's right.
Okay. What about
Okay.
you, Miss Tasya?
Yeah.
What about you? You student from Unpad ya?
Iya.
Kamu semester berapa?
Aku semester 5.
Oh, Masya Allah, bentar lagi skripsian.
Iya, iya. Kayaknya nggak ada skripsi sih. Kan
Oh gitu.
sama aja. Kita kan program kerjasama juga sama Siameo ya. Jadi kata Pak Gatot sih sebenarnya nggak ada skripsi, tapi Kak tahu deh.
Kamu jurusan apa di Unpad?
Aku perikanan.
Perikanan. Oh. Aslinya emang dari Bandung apa gimana?
Aku asli Sumatera.
Oh, Sumatera.
Iya.
Kalau Sumatera mayoritas apa sukunya di sana?
Gimana Panji?
Gak apa-apa.
Kalau di Sumatera itu kalau di tempat aku ya di daerah aku rata-rata banyak yang Bugis sih.
Gitu. Kalau kamu suku apa?
Aku Melayu Sunda.
Oh, oke.
Oke, berarti nggak ada pertanyaan lagi ya.
Yeah,
Mr.
maybe you
Andi,
can think.
do you have question? Halo, Mr. Andi. Mr. Diki.
Yes, please. Can you repeat your word, please?
Okay, Mr. Andi, maybe do you have question for Miss Rasmi?
Oh, I don't have, Miss. Maybe you continue the next participant. Maybe Diki.
Oh, Diki di sini juga ya?
Enggak, kalau mau gabung ya enggak apa-apa itu.
Diki masuk ke sini. Gimana?
Enggak kok.
Kamu tuh gimana?
Okay, if there are no more questions, maybe our presentation tonight ends here. Thank you for your time. I hope we can meet next time and stay healthy, guys. See you again. Thank you, guys. Selamat malam.
Good night.
Miss Tasya, I have something to say to you. Panji said you have a cute voice.
Can you repeat?